Hello, how are you? Do you know that it is very important to have a healthy gut before you have a healthy body? Well, if you have a clean and toxic-free colon, you are more likely to absorb everything that your cells need in order to maintain normal bodily functions. And this is important as the key for longevity. The human intestine is the body's largest digestive organ. Apart from digestion and absorption, human intestine also plays an important role in detoxification. However, the length of a human intestine is 6 times the length of the body. The inner wall is also covered with wrinkles or folds, and this makes toxin accumulates easily in human intestines. Toxin accumulation is further aggravated by modern diet that focuses more on fried and processed food, lack of cellulose and water. This is in addition with long-term medication use, lack of exercise, and emotional tension that has increased the risk for irregular bowel movements. According to a study, 3 out of 10 females have 1 to 2 normal bowel movements daily. In males, only 5 out of 10 have 1 to 2 bowel movements. Constipation is really a big problem in modern world, and this has made our intestines the biggest place for toxin accumulation. May I remind you that even though we may have normal regular bowel movements, there is always food waste trapped in our intestinal folds. This food waste will ferment and will result in plaque coprostasis weighing up to 3 to 5 kilograms that is stuck to the walls of our intestinal tract. Coprostasis can be as hard as a tire and cause erosion of the intestinal walls. The situation may become worse when coprostasis is absorbed through the colonic mucosa and recirculated to the liver and resulted in endocrine disorders, body odor, bad breath, dull skin, skin allergy, abdominal distension, and so on. In the long term, this may decrease detoxification functions of the body and it may affect the cellular metabolism, and this could be the sign of auto-intoxication. How much toxin can produce from the trapped food in our intestine? In an experiment where toxins in 3-day-old feces were injected into a mouse, the mouse was immediately killed. In other words, if we do not remove the toxins from our intestines regularly, this could poison our body and result in various colon-related diseases. According to the US medical experts, none had a healthy colon out of over 20,000 human autopsies. Many of us suffer from different types of colon diseases, and the biggest challenge that we are facing is colorectal cancer, which is the top 3 most common cause of cancer death worldwide. In Malaysia, colorectal cancer is the number 1 most common cancer among males, and it has become number 2 most common cancer among females after breast cancer. So, it is very important to cleanse our intestine. What are the methods that we can use? Well, there are many alternatives like the use of enema, laxative, emollient agent, and lubricant agents. However, the effects for these agents may be temporary and it may result in many unwanted side effects over long-term use. The most natural and effective way to safeguard our intestine is by having a combination of these lactose, galacto-oligosaccharides or GOS with soy powder. With the use of this special formulation, it helps to achieve gut health through 3 simple steps, which are step 1, remove stubborn stools, step 2, restore intestinal flora balance, and step 3, regulate bowel movements through natural method. Lactose is found to be very effective in removing stubborn stools. Well, it is because lactose will be fermented by intestinal bacteria. The fermentation process will produce a gas called carbon dioxide, which promote the expansion of the intestinal folds and walls. aged and stubborn stool that is hidden in the intestinal folds will then be naturally expelled to promote normal peristalsis of the intestine. After the removal of stubborn stools, galacto-oligosaccharides or GOS are added as the food source for good bacteria. GOS is acid and heat resistant that can be directly enter our large intestines for better result. GOS can help to stimulate the proliferation of good bacteria in the body while inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria. This helps to restore the balance of intestinal flora for better nutrient absorption in our intestines. Not only that, GOS also helps in softening the hardened stool by reducing colonic water reabsorption and increase water content in feces. This is very important for people suffer from constipation. In addition to that, the natural non-genetically modified soy powder can help to improve intestinal health by promoting better bowel movements. The good bacteria in the intestine metabolizes soy powder into soy metabolites. The soy metabolites will then stimulate the nerve of our intestinal wall to increase peristalsis and bowel evacuation. The improvement in bowel movements is important to regulate metabolism. The body metabolism is then further improved by the production of short-chain fatty acids from the fermentation of good bacteria in the intestine that can help to provide more energy, regulate metabolism, provide antioxidant effects, and help to suppress abnormal cell growth. The research has found that with the consumption of lactose, GOS, and soy powder metabolite can help to increase bowel movements, increase good bacteria, and decrease harmful bacteria, reduce toxic substances, and improve body metabolism by regulating blood sugar and blood lipid levels. So, if you think that you are having too much of toxins in your body now, you should quickly go to cleanse your intestine. Only when your intestine is clean, together with the balance of intestinal flora, you can enjoy your life to the fullest. Thank you.